On the line now from Shanghai is Chong Phit Lian, the Jetstar Asia CEO, and she's in town for the conference. Many thanks indeed for joining us this morning. Before I ask about your panel today, I must ask about Tiger Airways. You must be quite pleased because you are the budget carrier for Qantas. Again, here you go. Tiger's been grounded, takes less pressure off you.
Well, no, I think at the end of the day, as one of the important aviation business interest party, we want to see that the industry is on its tip-top condition all the time. So I would say that our focus is really to make sure that we operate our airline well and make sure that our consumer get its deal, and safety is always our top concern.
You are speaking today at 1 p.m. and your title of your keynote speech is Winning New Business in Booming Chinese Markets. Where are the growth opportunities?
Yeah.
And everyone's interested in new routes. You got one, I believe, Singapore now to China as the new announced one. How many new routes can we expect from Jetstar?
There'll be a couple more, definitely. At this moment, we are working very hard with the regulator to make sure that all our documentation are in order before we can announce a new route. And yesterday, we announced our 5th mainland China destination, that's Ningbo, and that is our 8th Greater China destination because we also fly to Taipei, Macau, and Hong Kong. So in a couple of weeks' time, we are likely to announce more. And I'm sure that our product and our low fare guarantee at all time will definitely bring great news to consumers who has to travel from Singapore to all the interesting Chinese destinations, be it for leisure or for business.
Can I ask you, a couple of weeks' time you announce a couple more, you say. Are they going both to China, and will they be, do you think, on scale for this year as regards an announcement?
Well, I would say that out of the next two announcements that we are going to make very soon, one of which will be additional Chinese destination, and the other one is within the ASEAN destination. But at this moment, I can't reveal the detail until we have all the approval status all done up.
And looking at this conference now, what is the biggest talking point at the conference you've been hearing? Of course, it began yesterday. Today's your keynote speech again. It ends tonight. I mean, what's the major concern from all those you've been talking to in your industry?
Well, I would say that the growing interest for low-cost and low-fare carrier like ourselves, even full-service carrier are coming into our space. So as the consumer and as technology advances, where consumer can have the power of better choice, decision process of spending the money, so our type of product and services will be gaining a lot more interest, and we will grow very fast in this, especially in China, because the current LCC market in China is less than 5%, and all around, in fact, in Europe is more than 30%, US more than 50%. So we think that the growing interest in low-fare travel, even for mid sort of distance of more than 5 hours, will be a growing interest. Of course, fuel costs continue to be a main topic of discussion, and aviation safety is always the main focus of all airlines.
Is it therefore really all about China again? And what are the major hurdles facing your industry as they try and gain that entry into China?
We have to work very closely with the regulator to make sure we meet the requirements, but many of the main cities and main ports in China are always very busy. So we have focused a lot more in the secondary cities. Yesterday announcement on Ningbo is a very good point that we learn from various parties, and of course our knowledge of the market here, that Ningbo is a good entry point even for Shanghai, for Hangzhou and the surrounding secondary cities around this region in the Zhejiang province and the Changshanjiao area. So I would say that our main focus will be very much on secondary cities, but of course our aim is also to fly to the main cities like Beijing and Shanghai.
Thank you for joining us. Have a great conference. Enjoy your speech today. Phit Lian Chong, the CEO of Jetstar Asia, the subsidiary of Qantas, and clearly doing very well. And new routes, you said, a couple more routes and a couple more weeks to be announced. There you go.